students, how are you? Hope this video will find you healthy and prosperous. This is Samreen Hashmi, and the topic which we are going to discuss today is the difference between photosynthesis and respiration. So both these processes differ from each other in many ways. So the major differences between the two we are going to discuss today in this video. The first difference between the both is that photosynthesis is a process that takes place only in autotrophs. Autotrophs mean that the organisms that prepare their own food, which include all the plants, algae, and some photosynthetic bacteria. Photosynthesis doesn't occur in animals, whereas respiration is a process that takes place in all the living organisms. So the second difference between the both is that photosynthesis is an anabolic process. It means that larger molecules are synthesized during this process, whereas respiration is a catabolic process. Catabolic means that larger molecules are broken down. As we know that in photosynthesis, glucose is synthesized from the raw material, that is carbon dioxide, and water and sunlight is utilized during this process to synthesize the organic food, that is glucose, whereas in respiration the glucose is broken down to release carbon dioxide and water and mainly the energy. In photosynthesis, the sunlight or light energy is invested in such a way that it is stored in the bond energy of glucose, as glucose is synthesized during this process, whereas in respiration bond energy that is present in the glucose is transferred to the chemical energy of ATPs. Photosynthesis is a process that occurs in chloroplasts, that are specialized organelles for photosynthesis, whereas respiration takes place in cytoplasm, as we have discussed in detail in previous lectures, that glycolysis takes place in cytoplasm, whereas the Krebs cycle and electron transport chain take place in mitochondria. Photosynthesis is a process that takes place only during the daytime, whereas respiration is a process that takes place throughout the day and night. All the time it is carried out. Photosynthesis is a process that is endergonic. Endergonic means it absorbs light energy or sunlight and then it is carried out, whereas respiration is a process that is exergonic. Exergonic means it releases energy in the form of ATPs. In photosynthesis, carbon dioxide and water are the raw materials and they are the reactants, and energy of sunlight is utilized to carry out this reaction, whereas in respiration the glucose and oxygen are the reactants. In photosynthesis, oxygen is released, whereas in respiration oxygen is utilized and carbon dioxide is released. The final products of photosynthesis are water, oxygen that is produced as byproduct, and the main product of photosynthesis is glucose, as the final products of respiration are carbon dioxide, water, and energy in the form of ATPs. In photosynthesis, the sunlight is stored in the form of potential energy, whereas in respiration, potential energy is converted into kinetic energy in order to carry out different activities of life. These were the certain points regarding the difference between photosynthesis and respiration. Hope this video will be informative for you. If you have any question or ambiguity, then write in comments. Please like and subscribe the video. Thank you so much.